Daisy, Tucker, come on. All right. So I have the dogs out running right now. We're actually looking for sheds again, but that's not what today's video is going to be about. We're actually going to be cooking up some backstrap, some deer backstrap from a deer that I actually shot this year. I have it marinating right now. It's in the fridge. I just thought I'd start the video out here, let the dogs run around for a little bit. I'm basically going to show you what I do. This is not like the only way that I cook my backstrap. It's definitely a really good way. So if you have a cast iron skillet, you can I don't know if you want to follow along with the video or whatever, but yeah, this is basically what I do with a cast iron skillet. We're gonna go back up to the house. I'll show you the seasoning, everything that I use, and cook it up. We'll film all that, and then we'll do a little taste test. Come on, dogs, we gotta go cook! Okay. Come on, Tucker. Two best shed dogs in the making right now. Come on, hurry, on delay. We gotta go cook some deer meat. Come on, puppy. Come on. We're gonna go cook some food. Okay, so basically this is what we got going on. This right here is the magical seasoning, Dell's seasoning. That's actually the brine that we're using. And here, well, this is the backstrap. That's gonna be what we're cooking up today. Shoo! That looks so good. So I'm a pretty simple guy as far as the seasonings that I use with my wild game, especially when you have a brine like Dell's seasoning, which is basically it's kind of like soy sauce and just a hint of steak flavor. So all we're gonna use today is just coarse ground black pepper and a little bit of salt. And here's our skillet that we got, cast iron skillet. We're gonna do half butter and half olive oil. It's kind of hard only filming with one person, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay these pieces of backstrap out on this paper plate, and we're gonna go ahead and season them just with salt and pepper. They've been brining in the Dell's seasoning, which also gives it a kind of salty flavor. It's I don't know, it's kind of like a steak seasoning salty flavor, if that makes sense. But I'll do that much. So now what we got is the coarse ground pepper. Let's see if that focuses. Coarse ground pepper. And we're just gonna add, not a ton, just, I don't know, just brush it over. If you like pepper, then add a lot. If you don't, then just however much you usually do. And then just do a little bit of salt. And that's basically it. If you can see that, that looks so good. So now we're gonna go ahead and get the skillet all warm, nice and cozy to cook all this delicious backstrap. Just gonna add a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, kind of like a 50-50 ratio of both of those, and throw it in there. On a medium to high heat, because you don't want to cook it slow, because then it's going to cook all the way through and be a well done. Unless you like well done, you can do it that way, but I like doing mine to a medium to high heat so it still has kind of that pink middle. Oh, it's making my mouth water now. But yeah, that's basically how I do it. And we'll jump over to the skillet and we'll get to cooking. Okay, so I just added my half olive oil, half butter. I mean, you're not frying anything, so you don't need a ton of olive oil. You don't need a ton of olive oil or butter, just enough to coat the bottom, just like that. And we're going to let that melt down, mix around. Don't grab this side of the skillet, I've done that before. But yeah, if you're going to move it, just make sure you have a rag or something. But we're going to run over here, grab these delicious backstrap fillets, and just kind of get them marinating in this. Make sure, ooh, she's nice and hot. I'm just going to lay all these down in here. Let it get nice golden brown, and then we'll pull them off, give a little taste test. But yeah, it's literally that easy. Just salt, pepper, Dell's seasoning. I mean, whatever seasoning you really want, honestly. And put it in the skillet. Should be ready to go. This is getting pretty close to being done, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a plate. I added some of that Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, the Del seasoning just to soak it in. Oh my gosh, it smells freaking good. We'll go ahead and get it off here and we'll take a look, take a little taste test, make sure it tastes good. And yeah, if you guys want to try this at home, basically just follow along with this video. It's not hard at all. So I went ahead and brought the meat outside just because the lighting's a little bit better, and oh my gosh, it looks freaking good. So basically, salt, pepper, Del seasoning. Oh my gosh. It'll go in focus. Alright, there we go. Check that out. That right there. That'll get your mouth watering. So, cast iron skillet, medium to high heat, and I mean, it's that easy. I'm so pumped to try this. Well, I've had it before, but it always gets me excited cooking my own wild game that I've killed and prepared for myself. But yeah, here we go. Backstrap, salt, pepper, Del seasoning, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Just because I like a little bit of a kick. I mean, you can see it's got that little bit of a brown. I don't know if that helps it focus a little bit better, but I don't know. I just like when it's like cooked a little bit. It has like a crispy outside. Oh, it's just so good. I'm gonna set this down, get a taste test. Yeah, that's good. Do the food dance because it's so good. But yeah, deer backstrap, super easy recipe. Cast iron skillet. I'm sure you can do it on the grill or even in like a regular pan. I'm not sure how a regular pan would do. I just know cast iron skillet cooks hot, and I like cooking mine fast on both sides so it still has that pink center. But turned out awesome. It's so good. So I'm gonna finish up the rest of this. If you want to see more videos like this of me catch cooking, like hunting, like whatever, just put it down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it and want to see me cook up more wild game, because I really enjoy it and I do it a lot. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.